Hello, welcome back. Welcome. I think I can't free do this like I can the Minecraft. I would just resize this window by dragging it, but that's not a possibility. Dang it. That said, I've been trying to get this new setup working for a little bit here. Let me see if I can join in. Multiple copies. Alright. Jump in, join in. You'll let me know that the game audio is pretty good when compared to my speaking, although it does peak sometimes. I think that'll be okay. Let me lock that there. They're both going to attack middle position. Noobs. Maybe this will be better. As far as I can tell. You don't need more dot, but go for it, man. Sure, whatever. More dots kill Bruh! Is this guy, like, gone for you? Like, focus. Sheesh. Y'all could not stand the thought of me attacking my own target, huh? Well, fine. Just go ahead and heal, since you guys clearly got this. First day back and I'm already getting heated at noobs. Oh no. I think what offended me more was the lack of communication. Everyone being like, I got this. Oh wow. Okay. So we got quite a bit of things to wrap up. We did Triton and Cyclops Lane last time. This gives me the defense set of level 10 items. I'm not quite there yet, but sure. Berto's Lair. The side quest, this one. Oh, and while I'm at it, I should totally be going for Golem Tower. I think I got distracted from that. In Extra Edition, I need to be moving items from my bank into here. Items from the shared bank into me. except for pets. Let's just do that real quick. Okay. This is not so I can give myself an edge, I'm just managing inventory really quickly. Pets are gonna have to stay. There is an entire house in my shared bank. Interesting. Okay. Now the shared bank is greatly reduced. I'm going to move things from Flint to Duncan. I know about the Halloween quest. Play off. Some of these things can be sold for gold. Pendant of the Icy Soul I'll give over. Ring of Fairies is guaranteed. You also happen to have Madame Midnight. They cast defense and ice accuracy. But I kinda like the idea of Frostbite. If not, I think that Hailhound is a bit better. 7 days and Ram. Okay. For gold. All the pets are out. The broom and the ram. And starter deck can't be transferred anyway, so that and that. Okay. First, onboarding. The only way this gets me ahead is having more gold, I guess. Home. My spot is marked nearby, I think. Yeah, Cyclops. So I can just run from Cyclops to the bazaar. Shared bank, all this is going to my backpack. Except for Bandit.
gear is part of a set. Equip multiple pieces of the same set to gain special bonuses.
And then I'll disseminate from here what is to be kept and what is to be sold. Okay, from here I can choose that I'll have the ram pet. Don't I already... Yeah, this guy has the stag. Yeah, I'll keep the deer. But the ram is kind of cooler. Okay. Snow ram in the backpack. Okay, and usually, if it cannot be sold to the bazaar, it's one of the keep items, and that'll thin things out a bit. Was the last turn? Heck yeah. Into Elder Town. I'll get right with you, Moldu. No worries. Okay. Oh yeah. Sure. Alrighty. Jeez. Okay, I'm on the correct character. There will be better boots at level 10. think these are in the bazaar because they're hard to come by. I know I made one of those for the quest, but that one was not it. Small sort of euphoria is on me on purpose. Okay. So the advice, keep the trap. That one also on purpose. Okay. Backpack at 49. Back to the first one. Fleeing. In his housing, we'll enter the shared bank. Do I have any placed bets? Nothing of consequence. Including my bed. Have an extra lodestone, I guess. Couple pink dandelion, always welcome. Okay, this character's reagents are unlimited, so easy. Additionally easy, there's no limit on reagents in, you can just have them. And I liked getting ore. Parchment is hard to come by, so that's good. I had one scrap iron on me, I guess. Easy. The rest of consequence. Spellbits. Okay. Any jewels. All cracked. Okay. We can now witness the deletion of flint responsibly. Flint, just like actual Michigan, your water has been declared clean and you are no longer needed. Goodbye. first one. Okay. Take a scroll, take the boom, sure, that's meant for someone else. Take it. Someone else, someone else. Do I have regular banner yet? I have life banner. If it's not already placed, then no, I don't have a need for it. Not meant for me. Burning Snapdragon can be sold. Dandelion, asparagus, sold. Honeysuckle is meant for someone else. All these are meant for someone else. Okay, easy. Okay. Take a small break. I need to use the restroom and refocus because I suddenly feel kind of odd about what's going on. Like I feel a little bit woozy, but I'm gonna take an appropriate time. We'll be back in 5 and I'll give you an update then. Alright. Alrighty. Cool. So yeah, I'm breathing now. Now. Bank. 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 Bank, because it's cool. That one was intended to be pet food, which I can do now. Okay, you gotta admit, that looks pretty cool. And you don't have to, you can just be wrong all you like. It's cool. Level 110 boots. And honestly, those can go back. Oh, this is actually going to rock, because it gives me ice spells. Bank. Bank. Yeah, wand versus staff. They are essentially the same. So that can be Shard Bank for looks. Dagger of Absolution. Honestly, sell that one. I got a lot of stuff, don't worry. This account is old. Special event. Wait a second. One more thing. If it's Beast Moon, that'll change the entire what we're doing this stream. It's Beast Moon. It's Monster Mayhem. Not as big on that. I can still do a stream, but for now I'll keep the focus. Alrighty. Maintaining the focus. Good amount of gold. Okay, bring the daggers to tank tree. That looks dumb. I don't care. Ooh. And finishing up here will give me level 10.
Those are quite nice indeed. When you earn a new crafting badge, you can buy more advanced recipes.
A novice crafter.
To create new and more powerful items. I said I could get you started, and you've certainly grasped the fundamentals of crafting. To become a master artisan, you must learn. If you wish to continue your studies,
In the new world I don't have access to.
With William in Crocotopia. He will be happy to continue your training.
Oh, new computer, new need for dialogue. Gotta wait for some things to load, you know? Happens.
Though it may take a while, General Achilles is backing down. Good. Then maybe he can do the job he promised to do and maintain order on Cyclops Lane. Though it may take a while with all the creatures roaming around there now. Good work all the same, Wizard.
Okay, then fair time. This quest is a little bit tedious. Easy all the same. Dark.
Welcome to Darkwood's Apparel Barrel, where... Oh, it's you. Did Cyrus complain about his laundry? Figures. You want me to provide costumes for the then fair, huh? Well, I do enjoy making those old-timey clothes. Nice change of pace. But I heard about all the problems on Cyclops. Oh, you handled it. Well, look at you. Sure then, I'll make them then costumes.
You'll make them then cut. Ah! The guy who builds stuff. All the shops have a tagline.
Welcome, customers, to Do or DIY, where your home is your castle if you build it yourself. Ah, the Then Fair is back on? Great! I'll start chopping the wood and forging the nails I'll need to build the merchant stands post-haste.
I saw something. I really saw this, huh? This guy has a thick accent of French, and I apologize to anyone who takes psychic damage from this.
Buy something and then quickly depart my presence.
Buy and leave.
The Then Fair? That silly little harlequinade of infants and imbeciles dressed as cavemen or something equally aggressive? Oui, I can participate. Alas, my prize rings have been stolen. The rings to fire, ice, wind, dirt, and the fifth one. But I care not for it. I spit on its name. Pity. The guards, such as they are, found the thieves in houses on Unicorn Way, Triton Avenue, Cyclops Lane, and the Dark Cave. If you wish prizes for the Then Fair, recover those rings and take them to the girl who sent you.
Antiquated wand. Relax. What bad? Alright.
You're doing well. I have a new spell to teach you now.
Yay! But before I learn it, let's finish this one off. Ma'am? Why is your torso and hat invisible? Because I hadn't loaded yet. Haha! All things come to an answer.
We've made an upgrade to your spellbook, Wizard. You can now sort your treasure cards by school.
They're handy. What I'm thinking is a need for more of these cards to show up. Yeah, this should be easy. They go first, so I have to take 2 hits. So far, so mediocre. Newly added ability for power pips might carry me. My gear is still over 5 though. Usually those guys fizzle like at least once. Weird. You're weird. Clockworks. I think 50 will do the trick exactly. Thank you. Boom. I also end up rotating every so often. I'll be looking for a fairy. In most others' cases, a pixie. Can I please? Can I please? Never mind. Sure. And it's over 3 rounds, so easy. Max from health. Get hit. Heal most of it, and get him. Okay. One more forward. I have an idea. It might be worth it, it might not be worth it. Here. You make it an easier choice for myself. Yeah, not. And a guaranteed hit. Easy. So easy. Okay. Time for the big mouse. Which is a rotting fodder, but cooler. First lesson, always aim for the minion. And then it's just you and the boss. %, chance. Or it's left with 5 health. Hey, we did it. Ouch. Got it. And there's no further floor. Got a badge. Nice. Regina.
You defeated the Iron Golem? Wow! You know how many students have tried and were defeated? You are amazing, young wizard. And true to my word, here are the treasure cards I promised. Remember to put them in your deck. I know you'll need them in the future. Bye now!
Alrighty. Talk to a man about some fishing. Or I could not. Yeah, drink, why not? Sorry, lucky, I just want the natural resources. Do I remember where the common snake is? Yeah, it's in the fairground. I'll head back that way eventually. Probably around level 12. For some reason. Looking looks sleepy.
You have gained your first Heal Over Time spell.
The Sprite spell will heal a small amount when you cast it, and then heal a larger amount over the next 3 rounds of combat.
Four.
Spells that heal over time can be very helpful, so make sure to use them wisely.
Four rounds now, but they're not going to retroact some tooltip from 2008. And I don't have another training point, so there is no other. So I do not have access to 3rd rank spells yet. Because while I could learn Evil Snowman at level 10, I don't have a training. So it needs to wait to level 12 when I get the next one. Okay, talk to Sandor and then get to talking to Gwyn. There's a cat outside. It is not one of my cats, it is a calico. It's cute. Caramel world data, huh? Oh, they're gone. And it's loading Lemuria dialogue because, oh, I'm not going to be able to hear it. Oh well. Better HP, even if it is just level 5, oh well. Nice. May as well. Have a taco, donut, and a strawberry. Okay. That thing that's far away. And deck. $120 away. Oh, but it's probably over here. Mystery wood. Okay, that one's to the left. Okay. I can only assume the third one is like under the crack. Ah, good mystical resonance, I guess.
Thanks, Wizard. It would have been hard to replace these. I hope I get to work with you again, just under less apocalyptic circumstances.
Sweet. Okay. This seems doable. Can't team up for that. At least not yet. Unless you can't team up for that ever. It'd be a shame.
Halt! Oh, you're that Unicorn Way hero wizard, aren't you? What? Sergeant Muldoon sent you? Woo! I need all the help I can get. This street is ablaze, wizard, and not in the way it's always ablaze. It's been completely consumed by anger and hostility and violence. The fire elves have gone insane. A gaggle of them even broke down the gate to the dark cave. Now the undead have spilled out into the street. I can't hold all these roving mobs of mayhem at bay alone. Please, wizard, can you drive the haunted minions back?
Halloween treats are what you seek? Why didn't ya say so? Jack Crow's here to send ya on the way to such fine things scattered about Firecat Alley. Just go looking for the pumpkins hid here and afar. If ya get lost, be sure to call.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
The nostalgic spam lines. Like, This person's exhausting to talk to. And I apologize, but I'll give you a teaser and then I'll skip the rest.
Oh, sorry. You startled me. I'm just so worried about my precious fire kitties. A crazed fire elf opened my door and they ran outside. Being kit, please.
Got it. Like, the voice actress went all out, and I'm definitely gonna, like, quash that. Yeah, I'm like, nah, that I don't like listening to it.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
Well, there's a kitten. Boom. Also, why is that roof so noticeably made of wood on a street that is famous for fire? It's so incredibly made of wood.
Say the third line of the magic phrase said trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
Alright. Nope, stick to the original agenda. Mjolnir is back. Her accent doesn't fit anything with. Yeah. It's meant to be like.
Truce. We'll keep to this corner of the street. But we're not going back in the dark cave. It's spooky in there.
I fucking wonder why. Alright. But yeah, it's supposed to be like very on-the-nose crazy cat lady.
The undead have promised not to venture any farther? It's not ideal, but after everything else that's happened here, I call that a win. It all started when the Fire Elves were rehearsing the song Recollection from Fire Cats, the musical. Everything was going fine, pitchy soprano solo aside, when one of the Fire Elves suddenly shot a tiny arrow at me. Then another elf joined in. Then another. The animosity spread like wildfire. Now even the lawn decorations have risen up and gone all stabby. A wizard named Lizzo Firespitter was coaching the elves on singing before the trouble started. I saw them attack her. I wanted to help, but I simply had to secure this position. Now I'm the only thing standing between all this chaos and Old Town. Please, will you check on Lizzo?
That name is not a coincidence. She is a cameo celebrity in the game. They redid the voices when they changed everything about the street's quest. So I think that's what you're hearing, Mjolnir. I don't think Private Quinn is Canadian per se, but this is just like there's some English voices, there's some more proper French voices, there's some British voices. This is like where the hub of magic, and I am going to skip Lizzo because she, in my opinion, she doesn't do bad. I just don't want to hear it.
This is no place for a newbie like you.
But that is her voice.
You're the new kid who cleaned up Unicorn Way, aren't you? Some fire elf. Could you get my spellbook back? You will? Thanks. Just try to be gentle, okay? The fire elves aren't evil.
Someone, something, has corrupted them.
I wonder how good the boost is. Go dog. So this should be doing 40 per round, totaling to 120. Doing 44. Okay, 10%, not bad. Yeah, I could let the spell finish out, or you just hit it and be done.
Fire forfeito! Burnt out ends of smoky days! The stale cold smell of morning! Fire forfeito!
I thought they were just elves, but they actually sound like children. Sure.
There's a rumor. Oh well, go ask Shellis if he knows where the witch lives.
Leave me alone! Oh, you're a wizard. Wait, you're not two fire elves in a wizard costume, are you? No? You promise? 'Cause I know ice magic. Okay, I believe you. What do you... My entire month's earnings are in that box, wizard. You get my strong box back. Wink, wink. And maybe I'll remember the answer to your question.
Uh-huh. It's October! There's an ice cream truck outside in October. I mean, not to knock the business practice, but it just started getting cold. Yeah, that's in the background now, I guess. I do miss the old design for those guys. It was never used anywhere else. I just think it's unique. Those are like fire-type war horns. Okay, and since I don't really have any one hits coming up, wonder why. That is a man whose girlfriend was definitely stolen by 2 fire elves in a trench coat. Thank you. Contribution is gold. Yeah, I think there's a smith.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase.
A pumpkin.
Said each Halloween.
And a kitten.
Trick or treat.
I know that I know it's a kitten. You know. Where? Oh, they're not cycled. I have to find them in order. Well, I found one. Whatever. Yeah. Why am I dropping so many frames? Couldn't tell me.
Fire for Fiddle, as he loves to tell. Fire for Fiddle, the fiend of the fell. Fire for Fiddle, fire for Fiddle.
I think this came out of the graphics quest update for the worse, just overall. Maybe I'm too old for this. But there's a lot of slow dialogue from the voice acting, a lot of grating voices.
My strong box! Thank you. Now about your question. I can't say for certain she's a witch, but there's a peculiar hermit who lives down the way. She keeps her windows drawn, and there's often strange smoke billowing from her chimney. That's the best I can give you. Hope it helps.
Going to talk to a strange hermit in a house. I can't go in because there's a pumpkin. Ah!
Phrase said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin.
They were.
Trick or treat.
What? How dare you interrupt an old woman from her stories? Did Ambrose send you to banish me? Well, I'm not going without a fight. What's that? Corrupted fire elves? Murderous magma men? The undead have spilled from Dark Cave? They need the witch's help?
Literally no one is talking about the Magma Men. They haven't come up by anyone.
First off, I'm 100% not that witch. Or any witch for that matter. I'm an alchemist. Secondly, this sounds like a city guard job. The guard is pinned down. Ugh, typical. All right then, I'll help. But I need to know exactly what we're dealing with here.
Somehow this is the best voice on the street, I think.
Take this special vial and collect a sample of magma from those magma men you mentioned.
I said nothing about them. I saw them once. and I had to walk to Fire Elf Pathfinders in order to see them. What, you think I'm exploring?
You say the third line of the magic.
I mean, there they are, plain as day, but no one talked about them before you said that I mentioned them.
Trick or treat.
And I just feel like you put words in my mouth. Okay, this will be 240, and I can heal as needed. Now that should end the battle in 3 turns, but in case they shield, here's another one. And sorry out there, the ice damage over time is always recorded loud. Always has been, always will be, I think. Well, if it's not gonna kill him this round, then I guess why do anything? It's 50 plus 210. That is way less strong than modern Fire Elf. Let me tell you that. Hell yeah, would. Okay, I've collected the liquid hot magma. Come on. It's under the... The dueling circle is under the grate. There's a... I think I see a problem. I don't know how to fix it, so all I'm just gonna do is point and laugh. Whew. Then occasionally the ghosts that are on the street go underneath it too. Yep. Yep, there they go. Oh, nailed it. Sick.
Oh, that was quick. Pew! You smell like sulfur. Now, hand me the magma and I'll run a quick analysis on it. And done. Ah, looks like the root cause was a banshee's whale curse. Oh, and I recognize these melodic signatures. Bastilla Gravewind.
Very convenient. Thank you.
Bastilla was the prima donna of the Fire Globe Theater decades ago. She had a bitter relationship with the Fire Elves, especially fellow actors. During a performance of magic fire music, her elf co-star accidentally summoned actual fire magic, and that was the end of poor Bastilla. I'd heard that she had a thriving underworld theater career, but apparently she's decided to return with a vengeance. A banshee's whale curse works like an auditory virus.
Rehearsals for that dreadful musical served as the perfect way to infect the masses. Thankfully, this particular whale seems to have no effect on humans, but we need to help the fire elves before their little brains melt. To reverse the curse, I'll need a Herkimer stone to record Bastilla's voice onto. Get one from the rotting fodder in Dark Cave.
Censor me all you want, Twitch, but this quest is named 100% Not That Witch, and I think that is an odd reference to put in the kids' game, but sure.
You say the third line of the magic phrase.
I say kids' game, it's E10, oh well.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
Over here. Yeah, this map is the same. Cool. Also remarkably small for a cave, and also the cave streets are still lined with houses. Was this once good infrastructure? Who can say?
Take our Herkimer stone. We'll dig up another to record our sickened beats upon.
I think dialogue needs to come up except for some people. Deirdre? Yes? Yeah? Oh, it would be a stream without a cats now, would it? There is now cat fluff on my glasses, and I do not care. Why are you jumping away? I thought you were yelling at me for attention. Oh, you're yelling at me because your food is up. You fat ass. Oh. I'll top your water, but you have to wait for dinner. Only 6. You get fed around 8. Okay, yeah, where is this other kitten supposed to be? It came across this bridge without falling? Oh. Skilled little kitten. Does it show up on the map because it's a quest hole? Not even remotely. The Worm Guts Tower. Oh yeah, that ought to be. Sneak through here. This one should be fire glow, but okay. Did the order just go 1, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, we go back to the Wormguts Tower because now it's over at the other boss tower over here. Like, they really did not want you to be able to flip through and not notice that, oh. And the collar. One is missing! Oh no! Pardon? Okay, you're ice, cool, whatever. Rains resist. Try not to use more ice. I don't think he'll use fire on me. Because they resist. If going by from before, the boost is 10%, maybe the resistance is 10. Yeah, about 4. Okay, the game is literally insisting that I use ice. So here we go. So 10% resist, not bad. Oh, you told me to use ice. Here we go. Give me nothing but my ice spells up front. Deirdre! Stop eating Dumpkin's food! Jesus Christ. Well, you listen, but now you look smug and satisfied, badass. Oh, I'll pet you. This cruelty will be unjust, but you know what? Stop eating your brother's food. Across the street here, and... No.
Ah, good. This Herkimer stone should work nicely to record Bastilla's wail. I'll override whatever noise the rotting father had imbued it with. You'll just need to get Bastilla mad enough to let out a good shriek. I did a little reconnaissance while you were gone. Big surprise, Bastilla is in her old house, the Diva's Tower, down the street. Good luck!
Alright. Up to Eleanor, no. There we go. That's right, I am level 10. And this will carry through. Level 15, I guess, so I have to include space for the level 12 books. Or, instead of have to, I should include space. Deirdre is not the type to eat drywall, excuse you. Come into my stream and make fun of my fat daughter, excuse you.
At last! I've been eagerly awaiting a review of the performance I gave for the Fire Elves. What? Are you not a fan? Well, Alistar is. None of you wretched living creatures' opinions will matter once the Dark Master's plan is fulfilled. And there's nothing you can do about it.
That's a good voice effect. I wonder if it's worth the time to get the Hailhound up to another pit. Yeah, that's 360. Yeah, that'll do well. Using this spell feels a lot better than the 2-pip Storm Shark I was basically cheating with. You feel it. This one does not feel overpowered. It feels different. Differently powered. super good. Yeah.
How dare you upstage my comeback performance? It was going so well, too. I laughed. I cried. Oh, it was better than Firecats.
I don't doubt you, listen.
Day, whelp. For when you bear witness to Malister's malum opus, then you will be sorry. This entire wretched city will be sorry!
Also, I didn't, like, defeat her or banish her. She just left out the door. Like, sometimes the HP of things defeats it and, like, removes it. Other times the HP of something defeats it and it just, like, goes... It just gives up. That's its giving up threshold. That was her house and she what? You're right. Yeah. So mad she walked out of her own house. Yeah.
Did you capture Bastilla's whale? Great! What's that? She warned there's still more to Malister's sinister plan? Wait, Malister's behind this? Malister? Drake? The Death Professor? I'd heard he blew himself up with the Death School after his sweet wife, Sylvia, passed. Truth be told, I'm not surprised. There was always a certain darkness about him. Sylvia was too good for that entire Drake family, if you ask me. Nonetheless, we still need to transmute Bastilla's whale into a cure for the Fire Elves. We'll just need a few things before we can get started. Unfortunately, the alchemical transmutation will require some equipment that I'm no longer privy to. One student turns himself into a humongo frog, and everyone wants the alchemy professor run out of town. Bartleby forbid Ambrose have my back. Anyhow, I can make do with crafting equipment. Here's a list of items to borrow from Gloria Crendel in Old Town. Just, don't mention my name.
Alright, I have to talk to Gloria anyway to get that one other quest turned in. Guess I'll talk to the crazy lady while I'm here.
My fire kittens! One, two, three, four. Wait, where's Charo? You only found Hakala? I knew this was gonna happen. Charo's been catnapped. And I know who did it. My dirty, rotten scoundrel of a sister, Bernice. She lives in a tastelessly decorated house up gallant young wizard. Will you do this old woman a favor and rescue my dear little Charo from my repugnant sister and her stooge of a husband?
I don't know if that's the lore you think it is from Gloria. I think it's more like alchemy would be like Harry Potter's like transmutation school spells. Like instead of changing the goblet into something else, the change himself into a frog. Like, Ron's wand backfired on one student.
Larry, you blockhead! You bought fancy security elementals who have destroyed my living room, but didn't lock the stinking door?
Oh, oops. Don't I get credit for braving the fire elf pandemonium to steal you that fire kitten in the first place?
Cheese and crackers, Larry. Write out a formal confession, why don't you?
Oh, okay. I can do that, dear. Where do we keep the paper?
Oh, for the love of... This is my fire kitten. Just get rid of the stinking wizard already, you slack-jawed jackanape.
Yes, dear. You heard the lady of the house, meathead. We ain't giving Eleanor's fire kitty back. So get out or get hurt.
Do I have to? Yeah, I do have to fight this guy. Larry. Alright. I feel bad for Larry, though. I don't want to fight him. Like, why would she be run out of the school for that, unless the student was permanently messed up? That's a good point. Maybe the threshold is different than we think it is. Did he say look out? He does say look out. Poor Larry. Okay, I'm running out of non-ice spells, so I guess here we go. Last time he didn't say anything. You know, from what you say, I'll try to hear my back and see if I can hear it. No, I didn't hear it, I'm sorry.
I give up. You win.
Larry, you loser! This is why I can't have nice things. Go outside and think about how terrible you are.
But... Yes, dear. Sorry, dear.
As for you, give Eleanor her fire kitten back. The silly thing won't even come when you call its name.
I want nothing to do with these humans, all three of them. Rocking out while the game loads. Heck yeah. Is this a crash? It has never held this long without, you know, being a crash. Do I seem really small to anyone else? I think that this laptop's camera. Yeah, I'm gonna chalk this up to a crash. It's too bad. Oh well. We'll get this done. Take two. Go refill your water or something. Yeah. I wonder if my camera's actually just small. I think I usually have it about that big. Now the game will open and cut off this part of it. Yeah, okay.
The beast moon rises. It is time for a great hunt to begin. Meet me in the Wizard City Arena, or click the Gamma button at the top of the screen.
Great hunt? duck hunt?
Charo! Oh, my sweet and spicy little baby wavy. Thank you so much for bringing her home, Wizard. Tell me, how mad did Bernice get? That'll teach her to send her beautiful clod of a husband to do her dirty work. My Firekins and I are forever in your debt, friends.
You made friends with a cat lady. I would never be a cat lady, you know? Never in a million years could I ever see myself doing that. Never, ever. Yeah, cat people are the worst, right? God. Okay, main quest goes to Gloria now. Who dareth text me? That should be it, right? Oh, that's just the game again. Alright.
Securing those supplies. Now, a magical binding here, some weaving spells there, all done. I hope those robes serve you well, Wizard. Good fortune on all your... Hello, young wizard. How can I help you craft today? You'd like to borrow some crafting items. I suppose that's all right. Let's see your list. One large beaker, one crucible, 5 aludels, and a small athanor. Well, this is your lucky day. I just received a crate of those items. Of course, there are a few other items in the crate as well. Tell Greta she's welcome to them too. Call it an overdue parting gift. What? I can spot Greta's alchemy setup a mile away. Don't worry. Everybody knows she's been hiding on Firecat Alley. Oh, do say hello for me.
Well, I'm here. Do I need level 10 gear? No, not really. Still is ring? Can't equip it. I'm open to thinking about, looking. It's not paramount. Yeah, let's see. You had 50 health and said just that. Okay. I have a funny feeling I'll get these just by questing. Alright. Do I have an app-name equipped? Okay, yeah, I do. No amulet, but I don't need. Got a pet. Okay, so that dialogue sounds like overreacted and kicked herself out. You might have a point. Most possibly true. Oh wait, the teleporter. I remember too well when there were no teleporters. Yeah, I was not paying attention. I just ran in here like a fool. Yeah, like she got like censured or reprimanded, and she's like, fine. Or she was looking for a way out, either way.
How did it go? You got everything on the list? And Gloria says hello? Oh. Let's just get this done. Go set up the alchemy table over there. Ooh, that equipment is nice enough for an amateur like you to perform the transmutation. Go on, just place the Herkimer stone on the crucible. There we are. Now bring me the potion and let me check your work.
I'm walking over here because I keep hearing Duncan-esque noises of using the litter box.
Wow! A+ work here, young one. Good work. Now for the next part of the plan. The curative intonation potion will work similarly to the initial curse, so you'll need to administer it to an influential fire elf. Alakane Swift Arrow is the most famous fire elf actor alive. Once he's cured, just explain to him that it's up to him to pass the cure on to his people. You'll find Alakane in the Fire Globe Theater. I've imbued your wand with the curative potion. Now go give Alakane a good thwacking.
Oh no, it'd be such a shame if I changed wands right now. Whatever. There's enough hate. Let's try and see some positives here. There's grass. And trees are pretty. Good job seeing some positives.
Fire for Friddle! The greatest magicians have something to learn! Fire for Friddle! Wizard City must burn!
He seems alright. Seems friendly. Yeah, let's just shield up while I wait to build up pips, and then my dog will kill Alkane. Three is good enough. A lot of with them I've already said, never target the boss first. What's happening here is more like, because it's a dot, I can now focus on getting the minion out of the way at the same time as their health is dwindling. Ooh. 50 to 60 is more like a 20% boost. Hello, Duncan. Hey, Duncan. Yeah, it's just ended. I know for a fact that at least back in the day, he could use Sunbird, which was very dangerous for noobs. Maybe they changed it, who knows.
Lo, the dark resonance hath been driven from my brain. By the hand of this gentle wizard, I am again stark raving sane. How can I ever repay you?
What does it look like? That's kind of cool. Heck yeah.
You say only I can deliver my people from the grip of this dreadful banshee's curse? But how? I am an actor. We are the opposite of people. The cure and my voice hath entwined? Then accept the role of hero I must, and I shall deliver a performance for the ages. To the streets!
In the beginning, there was the Dragon Titan, an immortal being capable of burning an entire world or rekindling a soul's lost spark. From the embers left in its wake, there came the race of dragons, who harnessed the power of fire to rule the lands. As fire magic passed to younger races, dragons were pushed out of the fledgling worlds, seeking refuge neath the sleeping form of their ancestor. Their drake offspring formed alliances with roving human clans to rebel against their parents, ultimately establishing the Empire of Dragonspire.
Neat. I like the lore books. The lore books are cool.
Well, did you fix this mess? Can I go back to my stories now? Finally! This whole ordeal has made me realize that I don't miss working with students as much as I'd previously thought. No offense. Run along then, dear. And if you would be so kind as to omit my name from your official reporting to the City Guard, I'd appreciate it. Ta-ta!
All right. Now we talk to Quinn. And now the side quests are available, huh? Whatever.
Great balls of fire! You're alive! When I didn't hear back from you, I just assumed... Well, I'm glad you weren't fricasseed. Did you find... She's safe now? Whew! And a cure for the Fire Elves' madness is being administered as we speak? You're amazing! You should tell Sergeant Muldoon! And feel free to mention how I'm still bravely defending this position. If it comes up. Thanks, Wizard. I couldn't have done it without you.
Alright. Now I am just gonna rush ahead to the next thing because I'll give myself a sanity break from that. I'll circle back to it. I'll get the badge fighter. I think it's the... Well, I know it's the Three Streets Savior, which is doing all the side quests. Well, Dune's back over here. What am I doing?
Hello again, young wizard. Do the smell of brimstone and burnt hair spell word from Firecat Alley? You helped quell an undead insurrection and cure the Fire Elf curse? Impressive! We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making headway. Good job on cleaning up those streets. You know, if this whole student of magic thing doesn't work out, you have a bright future as a guard. For now, though, report back to the headmaster and tell him that everything is under control.
Alright. Solid. Here we go.
Alistair broke open the sealed caves and unleashed the undead. Why? Deranged as he's become, I can't believe chaos is his only ambition. He was always dedicated to his wife, Sylvia. When illness claimed her, his devotion led him to delve into terrible rituals to restore her to life. I forbade him. He ignored me and destroyed the death school in his folly. Now he seeks the Order of the Fang, a lost sect with their own secrets. We must learn why. There is a being who sees through time with the eyes of history and the future, gifted him by the grandmother of ravens. But his eye of history was stolen some time past, and without it, his vision is limited and his memory addled. Alas, we haven't any other choice. So come with me, wizard, to Ravenwood.
They'll pick that up in a bit.
So many ghosts packed, ye've come out on top. Here's your last prize now, and now we can stop. Apples are all that's on this day's menu, so all that's left is the name of the venue. The barrel's in the haunted cave found near Storm Drain Tower. You'd best get to those apples before they go sour.
Alright. Not the tub. We're good. Okay, this is the same quest. There was a rock in my chair.
Wizard, once upon a time there was the first world, inhabited by primal beings and 3 terrible titans. When the feuding titans shattered their world, the primal tree and Grandmother Raven sang the song of creation and wove its fragments together into the spiral. This is one of those primal beings, Bartleby, the grandfather of trees. He guided me to bring you here, and it's his insight we seek now.
My sight is not what it once was. My gaze has turned foul and my memory is fading. You must find the one from the world without magic.
This is that one, Bartleby. Oh dear. You see, Wizard, he can't stay with us. His mind is lost in time, in the past and the future.
Beware the spiders, fire rains, the alligator eats the stars. Malistaire, if you take my eye, my gaze will turn foul, and your spirit rotten.
Malistaire stole the eye of history? Of course! And this repeated bit about a gaze turning foul, there was once a spectre named Foulgaze. He often haunted Sapphira's tower in Old Town. Perhaps his patterns haven't changed. You must investigate it once.
That's why I marked my spot. Foreknowledge. How dare I? I'm getting a headache. I took my meds today. Water didn't help.
On the trail of the Order of the Fang, Part 2. Still looking for the Order of the Fang. How I did not find the Order of the Fang useless. Who are you? Oh, you are the one that dealt with the Harvest Lord, the Banshee and the Bunny. I was hoping to meet you. I enjoy a challenge. Take a good look, Wizard, because this foul gaze will be your last.
Good character. Ooh, 550. Definitely a Hailhound moment. Stretch out your neck and shoulders. I'll say your maybe was correct, but this helps. Just enjoy looking at my beard. Oh, did that win? Holy fuck, hell yeah. I mean, shucks. Woohoo. It could be tension, it could also be the, hey, eat something. Alarm. Because I had lunch and now it's like 6:30? Oh, it's like 7. This moment in time is exactly 7:10 p.m. Mountain Time. I just watched the clock change. Oh, come on, I want to start blasting. I'll take it up to 4 pips and see what I'll do. That's 480. Yeah, 480 will do. Another Sprite? No, probably not. I blamed the cat lady. She also gave me a... Yeah, sorry about that. I think turning her down for that dialogue part was a good idea, though. Leprechaun because it's cool.
While you were busy playing with elves and bunnies, I found every book on the Order of the Fang and sent them to my master. The useful ones, anyway. What? No, not Malastare. I don't serve Malastare. I serve Lord Nightshade, Keeper of the Darkness. He serves Malastare. And he rules even now from the place of our banishment, the hub of our new undead kingdom, the Haunted Cave. You know, the one on track? It's ours.
Oh. Guess I'm headed up there. Right, to Galvanos Gaming Tower, and here you go. And I can pop Frapples while I'm here. Heck yeah.
Jeepers, don't sneak up on people like that. Don't you know this cave is haunted? Isn't this place just wowzer? I heard all the seals were broken, and I had to finally see what kind of ghosts are in here. I read books on these caves. All the books in the library, actually. But nothing makes history come alive more than really seeing the ghosts. Did you come here out of intellectual curiosity too? Oh, Lord Nightshade. I've heard of him. Mean guy. He lives in that big tower down the way. Well, I say lives. He doesn't live. He's dead. He unlives in the tower. If you go fight him and survive, can you bring me a souvenir? Ooh, or ask him about the realms of the dead, like the underworld, or Nightside, or Tartarus. I'm super curious. I bet they're nice.
I was gonna say, that's not quite how people talk. Also 969, 31 away from 1,000. I think his minion is Field Guard, so I'm not concerned about fighting them all too crazily. Level 30? Alright. Now, there's no indication of this, but this is the last boss of the story quest in Wizard City. It feels just like a normal thing to do.
You truly think to face me, wizard? Do you have any concept of what I am? No mere ghost lost in the ether. I am darkness. King of the dead. Lord of the night side. Master of the things in the dark which float and scream. And now you have the honor of becoming one of my subjects.
Okay, so 690 is a lot. I got this. There's a lot of 6s and 9s in here. Surely it's just a coincidence, but still. Okay, so focus on Guardian of the Fields first. Once I can consider the Field Guard taken care of, I can focus on healing myself and surviving Nightshade. Is less than 360. Okay, so time for some sprays. Why do we even bother with fire shields? Yeah, remember when I said time for some sprites? I was not kidding. Oh gosh. No, Zetish. No! Muffin, help me! Okay, do that again. Okay, if I didn't have the power of infinite health, this fight would be way harder. I know life is more effective, but I'm betting on maybe getting some power pips. Maybe, perhaps. Perchance. Keeping the doors open. That was a lot of traps. Here we go. Three pips, 30%, and yeah, that would have been fatal. Thanks. Very helpful doggo. Alright. How about you, villain?
The books on the Order of the Fang? I have not these things. I collected them as gifts. Gifts to the one who freed us. To the necromancer concealed safely in my domain. In the night side, where no mortal thing can see him.
Okay, so it dawns on me that I forgot about the book that's in Falgase's tower, so I'll have to fight him again.
Practitioners of death magic were shunned by their societies, written off and punished as plague carriers and spirit thieves. And it's true that many of ill intent found a school with such spooky spells thematically amenable. The worst such group was the cult of the Corrosive Chorus, a sect from ancient Azteca who loathed the Song of Creation and sought to unwrite it. They traveled across nascent skyways, summoning banshees and spectral skulls to scream a discordant melody that could unmake worlds. Some believe Bartleby himself intervened to stop them, cursing the death cult with eternal life, sealed forever in a soundproof prison.
Alright, so... Again with the infrastructure, but yeah. This doesn't look unpleasant, just everything's kind of green and gargoyle-y. It's kind of nice.
Wowzer! Oh, you survived! Or did you? You two seem solid and opaque, but it might just be the lighting. Night side. The underplane that sits between the realms of life and death, which can't be seen by mortal eyes. Or do you mean a different night side? No, that's the one you mean. Yeah, I've read about it. All about it. It's a real physical place somewhere. You just can't see it. Ghosts can, so you'd need ghost eyes. Oh, or the fiery gaze of something possessed by spectral energy. Like those field guards. Defeat field guards and get their pumpkin heads. Then I can do a thing and reveal Nightside.
Golly gosh, thank you. Is she based on Velma? There's a vibe I got. Like, not... Like, yes, of Scooby-Doo lore, but like, the Velma version of Velma. You know, snarky and tan. That kind of vibe. Ouch. Oh, perfect. No, it's not a fart cloud Mjolnir. It's actually just green stones. Ready. I have a funny feeling you're gonna hit me. I hope you're happy with the comment you've made. Because now it is pinned.
You did well fighting those field guards. They're even stronger than I thought. And I saw something dire in their auras. They're minions of Lord Nightshade, one of the darkest tyrants in history. He was sealed in this cave ages ago, but now he's free. There's a tower deep in Haunted Cave. Someone must have broken its seals and freed the Harvest Lord, Rattlebones, and Lord Nightshade. If we can get closer, I may be able to sense echoes of the ritual that opened the tower. Let's go!
Yep. So, should have switched these orders, but oh well. He told me to fight 3 of them. Like, come on, dude. I have a diamond.
This can't be! I can sense the portal and the spell that opened it. I'd recognize the magical resonance anywhere. Malistaire! You were right. Malistaire's alive, and he's turned on us all! He's trying to destroy Wizard City! But why? I've got to warn Malorn, or acting Professor Ashthorn, and then, I don't know. What can we do? What can any of us do?
Beat back against the system, dude. Good night, Mjolnir.
Wowzer, you did a great job! These pumpkin heads are perfect! Unfortunately, I can't do the thing. I thought I could. I read all about it while you were gone, but I can't. I can do stuff, but what you need is a thing. Headmaster Ambrose knows about things. All things. You should ask him for help.
I have a feeling this will go over well. Through the commons. Oh yeah, and this.
Hey, you're back! Can I see your notes? Undead weaknesses, life magic and soap, but they're resistant to blades, rocks, and rolled up newspapers. I had pretty similar results. Let's call this study successfully reproduced. I'll take it to Headmaster Ambrose right away. I wrote a letter to tell my parents that I arrived safely, but I haven't had a chance to send it. What with all the not arriving safely. Which is okay. It gave me a chance to add some stuff about Malistaire. He was my parents' favorite professor and an old family friend. Did you know he once drained all the life force out of a troll to regrow a limb, then raised the troll to fight an ogre and save some students? He was a hero. My whole life I wanted to be just like him. I can't believe what he's doing now. I wish I just knew why. Anyway, sorry. Would you mind taking my letter to Prospector Zeke and ask him to deliver it next time he's in Marleybone?
Wizard, I'm afraid Bartleby's mind remains jumbled. I don't think he can help us. Have you had any luck with Foulgaze? What's that you say? You need me to do a thing. Oh my, Young people these days are terribly imprecise. Ah, you believe Malistaire is hiding in Nightside? That explains much. It would conceal him from all but Bartleby, thus the theft of his eye. But I see your plan. I can enchant these ghostly pumpkins to transfer their vision into yours, allowing you to see that which dead things see. At least for a short time. It'll take but a moment, and there. It is done. Go now, follow your instincts, find the hidden path to Nightside.
Oh.
A wizard? It has been so long. Have you come seeking the school of death magic? You have found it, and much more.
Hello.
The Death School and I once sat above in the Ravenwood under the shade of the grandfather tree. But in his rage and sorrow, Malistaire stole us. He feigned an explosion and shifted the very land upon which the school sits here to the night side. From this haven he conducts his research into what I do not know. All I could do was sit and wait for Bartleby to see us and send help. His eye of history was stolen? No! Malistaire must have done this. He is in the school now. You must fix what he has broken.
Alright. Let's get this fool.
Master, what about this book? The Order of the Fang was born of, some word that starts with K.
Give me that. Crocotopia, you dunce. And I knew that already. I've been scouring the place for ages. I came back here to find where in Oh, I see. Yes, this book does indeed have the answer I seek. So you're too late, wizard. Yes, I remember you. You fought my minions, thwarted all my diversions, but it doesn't matter. I've already won.
That was very dramatic. It's just a book. Hello there. I'm Dworgen, caretaker of the Death School. What's your name? Did you know the Death School moved to Nightside? That's an odd name. Oh, I get it. I thought it was darker than usual outside. Haven't gotten out much. And my master started bringing me books to study. Oh, and an orb that he said could show us all of history. I have history. No, don't have any. I have new dyes, though, if you want some. Still crunchy, too. Anyway, my master couldn't get the orb to work. So he traded it for more books. We've read everything to find the Order of the Fang. Turns out they're on Crocotopia. In a great... something that begins with S. You should probably tell the headmaster the Death School moved. Don't want the students to miss class.
You teach death magic. Alrighty.
You've sought all those apples, and you're now soaking wet. Sick of apples, you're likely. On that, Jack'll bet.
So I finished that and the Halloween quests.
Some good news, Wizard. The guards are reporting progress in pushing out the remaining undead, thanks to you. Now tell me, did you find Nightside? What? Oh my, this is indeed distressing news. But at least we know what happened to the Death School and poor Dworgen. I'll manage shoring up our passage to Nightside so we can resume proper death classes. But we must still contend with Malistaire. We know he seeks the Order of the Fang, a mysterious sect of wizards from Crocotopia, but we don't know why. With Bartleby's eye missing, we must rely on old-fashioned methods to find out. I need you to follow Malistaire's trail to Crocotopia. Take these 2 spiral keys. They will grant access to the world door inside Bartleby. Even in his current state, he can guide you from there.
Oh, and yeah.
I have a very important task for you today, young wizard. Your studies will have to wait. You've done such a great job elsewhere. I could use your magic on Colossus Boulevard. I had to lock the gate because the street had become too dangerous. Professor Greyrose summoned an army to run out the ghosts. Something must have gone very wrong with her spell. The gate guard, Private O'Doyle, can tell you more. Please find him in the shopping district and see if he needs help.
Because I've decided that I'm going to finish Wizard City today, yeah, let's do Colossus. The comments. Down Colossus. Easy.
Thank goodness the headmaster sent a wizard to aid us. We could really use your help. Strange creatures have taken over Colossus Boulevard. We don't know where they came from, but they eat everything in sight. We call them gobblers. I admire you wizards. My niece studies ice magic at Ravenwood, but I'm worried about her. She said she was doing some school project on Colossus Boulevard, but I don't know why she has to do it now. Would you go speak to her and see if she needs any help? Her name is Mindy Pixiecrown.
I'm near Old Town, which means I'm gonna go over here. Oh yeah, what's Diego?
Beware, young wizard. The street you now have access to contains battles which are handled a little differently. There can be more opponents at one time compared to the amount of players participating in the battle. Be very careful.
Alright. So instead of fighting 2 things every time there's a boss, we fight 2 things every time. According to what he said, I think. Well, take a break until this area loads. As for me, my knees are a little bit sore from keeping them crossed. And the headache that responded to some stretching, I'm betting is telling me, yeah, eat something. It's 45 minutes since I last recognized that. So, break. While this loads, or doesn't load, either or. Alright. Be right back. At least that'll put me at the... should put me at the screen. Anyway. Alright. I love this detail, the chunks eaten out of houses. If it weren't for that, this is a very pretty street. I would probably live here if I had to live in Wizard City.
That's so sweet of my uncle to send you. I'm so glad you came too. I've been doing some ice research for Professor Greyrose, but I had to stop. I really need your help.
Well,
This is horrible. First the gobblers showed up and started eating everything in sight, and then these evil snowmen. They're all over the place. We must get rid of them, but there are so many. Hey, I know. Why don't you defeat some of them and see if that will chase the rest away?
this is gonna blow no one's mind because this is a secret that's already pretty well known. Shazam! Secret house. Secret house. If it would, if you wouldn't mind loading there. Fine, I'll just eat my beans. Hello? Why am I lagging personally? Whoa! Man. Y'all enjoying the game? Ah. Am I still lagging? I seem to be less stuttery. Okay, anyway. I didn't think this would run like Minecraft, you know? So weird. It worked! Oh. Oh, that wasn't anticlimactic at all. Yeah, some reason that's where you are in Life Trap. They sell Dispels and the spell Reshuffle, that's cool. Also just Life Trap, for some reason. Sure. Oh, not the hell again. For this to just be the game, that's not acceptable to me. There's a problem somewhere. How is Edge taking up most of the resources? What was that? That's right, it can't be taking up most of the resources. I barely did anything. So many extra things that are running that I don't need. Microsoft Teams end. Okay. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous and makes no sense. Okay. Let me take a pause, do some more digging around, and I might be taking this personally. It could be a network thing, but I tend to think no. Although I am seemingly dropping a lot of frames like right now. I'll take a look and see if I can do something about this performance issue. In the meantime, I'm gonna get stream going, and then I'm just gonna restart my computer and see how that goes. Thank y'all for tuning in to what'll be stream 2 part 1, I guess. Ugh, okay. Bye-bye for now, but we'll be right back.